Hey, welcome back, folks. My name is Anika, and I'm an illustrator and graphic designer based out of New Delhi, India. Today, we are learning something that might be useful for you and you don't even know that it exists. We are learning how to lock and unlock objects on your artboard in Adobe Illustrator just by one click. You just have to look at some of the preferences, and voila, we have our things done. All right. If you are someone who has a lot of design elements on your artboard, or if you just do vector illustrations that are complicated, this video is for you. And make sure to tune in all of the other videos. I have an Adobe Illustrator playlist. So if you want to watch that, make sure to watch that as well. And if you have any suggestions for me, any recommendations for the videos, I am taking recommendations. So drop them in the comments and I will be happy to accommodate all of them. All right, let's dive into it. And let's do it. Now you see my Illustrator screen and we have this fun little illustration here. This is an Adobe stock free asset that I got from Adobe stock. It's stock.adobe.com/free. You can get as many as you want, but make sure to look at the licenses first. This one has a standard license, so I can use it and view it and modify as per my needs as long as I credit them. So here I am. So if you look at my layers panel right over here, you will be seeing that there's just one layer right in here. If I open this layer, we have all of these amazing groups and parts in this illustration. I purposely kept it this way so that we only have one single layer. But to demonstrate the fact that we want to lock and unlock objects, it's going to be chaos. Like, let's try to move something beneath this, but we don't know how to. And it's just super complicated. All of these objects are right in my face. I don't know if I want to move this guy or I just want to move this guy, right? How do I do it? So the default method to do it is to select everything, which is Command A on a Mac and Control A if you're on a Windows device, and go to Object, click on Lock and click on Selection, or Command 2, which is the shortcut. So I'm going to press Command 2 and now I see that everything is locked. I'm not able to click anything, and over here, everything in this layer is locked. If you see carefully, every single part, every single group is locked right in here. So that means I can't select any of the objects anymore. What if I just want to unlock one single object, which is maybe perhaps the sun right over here? Well, the one thing that you probably didn't know is that you can right click it and find which object you want to unlock. The basic method that everybody does is pressing Option, Command and 2, which unlocks everything. So let's see how that works. I pressed Option, Command and 2 on a Mac, and that is unlocking all the objects that I had. And I press Command 2 again, it's unlocking everything else. All right. But if you did not want to do that, if you did not want to unlock every single object on your artboard, what would you do? Well, you would right click on this particular object and we see that we have a new option called Unlock. And we have all the different things that we have in here. We have a group, which is the one that we are pointing at, an ellipse, a path, a rectangle. And as you move on through it, it shows you and highlights which one you want to unlock. Let's say I want to unlock this group and I click this guy, and now I'm able to move this anywhere I want in the illustration. So that's fun. But there is one more way that you can use to actually do the same thing. All right, I'm going to hit Command A so that I select everything, and Command Option 2 to unlock all. All right, so now let's go to Illustrator Preferences and Selection and Anchor Display right here. And there is this new option right here which says Select and Unlock Objects on Canvas. What does this mean? Well, if this is unchecked by default, make sure to check it and click on OK. And now if you lock all objects, you will see and notice a difference. Let me select everything and lock it so that you guys can see what I mean. Alright, I pressed Command 2 again, that is for locking. If you're on a Windows device, everything that I say for Command is Control and Option is Alt. So now that I logged everything, we can still see the bounding box for the objects that we have on screen. And there's also a padlock with every single bounding box that we have here, right? So how do I unlock this guy? What if I want to unlock the sun and move it around? Do you see the padlock right here? I see it. I'm going to select the object again and click on this padlock. And voila, we have this selected and we can move it around anywhere. But if I click on any other thing in the illustration, it is not going to move because it's still locked. But You can actually select things underneath. There's an issue over here because there's a gradient right here, but you can always go to the outline mode by pressing Command Y or Control Y, or going to view outline right over here. Let's do Command Y and see how complicated this illustration is. Whoa, that is complicated. What if I wanted to select this dashed line? It's already selected because I'm in outline mode. I go back, click on the padlock to unlock it, and now I'm able to move it. Well, that's pretty much it. One click and you are able to lock and unlock objects. This is a very handy tip because if you're someone who makes vector illustrations that are complicated like these, I bet this is gonna help you out. Alright, without further ado, let's go back to our screen, and thank you so much for watching the video. If you like the tips and tricks that I provide over here on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe and the bell for notifying you when I go live and post new videos every single week. Alright, but until then, stay safe and stay creative, folks. Bye for now.